Hello, everybody out there in internet land. My name's Brett Ray, and you may possibly call this a rant, or you may say I'm crazy. I mean, some of my friends are like, "Oh, you're crazy, you're crazy." Some of the things I've been telling them, but here it is, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm a small business owner. Had a business for 15 years. Even though my actual income has went up, my profits have gotten smaller. 1 o'clock in the morning, I just finished up with stuff that I had to do today. Have to get up, go back in, and work tomorrow. I've been competing with more and more imports in my segment of marketing from China. It's getting out of hand. There's products that we manufacture here that the Chinese are selling for less than I can buy the raw materials for. Something's got to change. Something's got to happen. It's easy to sit here and say something's got to change. What? What can we do? What can change? Well, as you're buying that, that cheap Chinese product, you say, well, the American product cost me $15. I can get the Chinese one for $4. Yeah, the packaging in America costs more than $4. They can manufacture it, put it together, package it, but you know what? There's something not right there. There's no way they can manufacture products that cheap without some kind of government subsidies or the government helping out, their government in some way, to try to get this country more in debt, more under their thumb, where they can control the market. Don't you believe for a second that once the Chinese have a stranglehold on this market, that those prices aren't going to go up? And you know what's going to be sad? They can go to whatever they want to set them to, because there won't be any American manufacturers of anything. You won't have anything to fall back on. It'll be Chinese, period. When you buy that cheaper product, you have to realize that you're making your dollar worth less. You're putting your neighbor out of work if they're working in a place manufacturing American products. I'm sure the big companies, there was a Maytag plant here in our district, for example, that moved to Mexico, laid off all the people. They still advertise Maytags around here, want people to buy Maytag washers and dryers. The people don't have jobs to buy the products. They're manufactured in Mexico. Why don't they sell them to the Mexicans? Because they don't have enough money. They don't make enough money to buy the product. They want to bring it back here, and all the out-of-work people buy the products. That can only work for so long. Pretty soon, when you have no jobs, there's no money to be spent. People aren't buying anything. They get you down. They get you under the credit card. That's one thing that the government has got to step up and do. They've got to get on these banks, the Federal Reserve. That's a whole other issue. They've got to get on the banks and get this credit card situation under control. They've got to pass some stringent laws on the fees and the charges and the interest rates. Once they get people down, there's so many people with no hope of getting out. It's just, like I said, it's just overwhelming for most people. And it's only going to get worse. And jobs are only going to get more and more scarce. Here's a great example for you. I went into a prototype restaurant. I won't say whose. It's a major chain. They didn't have anybody working at the counter. No. You went up and you picked from a list. It said, "May I take your order, please?" You picked from a list, and you fed your card into a thing. It scanned it. You got it back out. In the back, they had people watching the machines as it made the hamburger, the fries, and it spit the cup out on a conveyor belt, and you picked it up, you went and filled your own drink, you picked up your sack, and you walked away. Home Depots, Walmarts, all getting automated checkouts. There's not even, everybody goes, where's everybody going to work? Walmart? They're going to work at McDonald's? They're going to do, minimum wage jobs. No, those jobs aren't going to be there. You'll walk into Walmart in the near future, and there'll be robots going down the aisle stocking the shelves. Their distribution plants are already set up like that. They're just trying to phase it in slowly. They're going to have you go up, just like self-service gas. They don't have to pay somebody to be out there pumping it. The big companies that can afford the automation, the prices will be down. They won't be paying any labor, but they're going to expect those people that they lay off to come in and buy products. You know, how? Anyway, I'll call it quits for now. You know, we'll just kind of let it go at that. And I'd like to hear from people and see what the real issues are and see, you know, what the people have to say. So be sure and email me, let me know what you think. You know, you may love the video, may hate it, but I feel like it's time to step up and do something. So, you know, if we work together, we can get the word out there, and you know, we can wake people up. So that's all I'm trying to do. Thanks for listening.